Я опять забыл, на чем мы остановились. Как минимум на том, чтобы... Здесь не с мыши сделать поменьше. Это мне помогло? Мне это не помогло. Вообще просто не помогло. Никак. Никак. О, боже. Ну, последний раз, хорошо. Надеюсь. Все, супер. Я обновил мышку, так сказать, новую взял. То, что сейчас произошло, я не понял, мне это не понравилось. Так, давайте подождем до утра, где-то примерно до 6 часов. Да, я знаю, что у моего персонажа нет энергии, мне придется потом опять спать, чтобы ее восстановить, но черт с ним. Мы научимся читать, обучимся чему-нибудь еще. Благо грошей у нас пока что хватает. Заодно оденемся, потому что, ну, почему бы и нет, в общем-то. Да. А стёганый коев, я думаю, можно потом как-нибудь продать, хотя, наверное, даже нет смысла. Так, нам нужно поговорить с писарем. Да, я вспомнил. Скажи, что ты не спишь, пожалуйста. Спишь, зараза. Окей, еще ждем. Когда супер он работает. Товарищ, я пришел к тебе с приветом. А, это Рихтарш?
My respects to you.
What kind?
Young,
What's life?
this is a manorial town, and our lord hasn't got himself tanked.
Да.
How do the Ratai folk get on with the...
I know they got nowhere to go. Skalitz is...
Have you heard?
Everywhere they go, they pillage.
Так.
You look like you've got a lot on your plate, Master Bailiff. Is work
Busy. I've had so many visitors, I wouldn't...
What's going on?
I've been given the task of putting some of the Skalitz refugees to work. It's not that there's a shortage of jobs. The problem's sharing them out fairly.
I understand. Everyone has mouths to feed.
The worst part is they won't tell you who really needs a job the most, but you might be able to help, Henry.
How?
They're like to be more honest with you, so you can find out who's in the most need. And you can decide for yourself who'll do what. Will you
О,
help?
сейчас телефон включу, записывать буду. Так, ну давай.
If you need help, I'll do whatever I can.
You're a godsend. I'm sure it won't take too long. You know how the refugees are getting on, don't you? But ask around if you need to find out more.
What kind of work are we talking?
Well, old Hagen is looking for a cook, and we need 3, actually 5 carriers.
A cook and 5 water carriers. That sounds simple enough. Is there a problem?
A little. We need 3 water carriers, but the other 2 will have to carry, begging your pardon, shit. Or as the Pope would say, excrement.
То есть двое из них, одна повариха, 5 водоносов, причем трое несут воду, а двое из них дерьмо. Хорошо.
Is there anyone who can tell me more about it?
Yes, the merchant Conrad Hagen is the one looking for a cook, so you can talk to him. And young Alex will know which of the Skalitz folk are best suited to the job.
Зайти к Алисю. Алися спросить. Хорошо.
How come that's such a cause for concern?
For one thing, they're afraid of me, and I can't get a straight answer out of any of them. So how the hell am I supposed to make the right choice?
Oh, they're desperate. You can't blame them.
I don't, but I might end up picking some good-for-nothing who'll just booze his wages away.
Can you tell me anything more about the cook?
You'll have to ask Hagen yourself. I couldn't get a straightforward answer out of him. Maybe he's changed his mind.
Ну, логично.
What do I need to know about the water carrier?
We need 3. Right now, some of the burgers' hands are doing the job.
And they need to go all the way down to the river for water.
Of course, where else would they get it? Gallows Hill? It's not...
What can you tell me about the other carriers?
It's dirty, but it's a job that needs to be done. There'll be more than enough work for them. Some places are overflowing.
Sounds disgusting. Why would anyone want the job?
If all else fails, I'll pay 2 groschen for every 1 I pay the water carriers. That might convince someone.
Так, хорошо. Двоим, которые несут дерьмо, платят 2 раза больше. Хорошо.
Good luck, then. Good luck to you.
Хорошо. Эту инфу я принял. Писарь мне нужен. Дайте писаря. Писаря, хочу поговорить с писарем. Мой перс тупой, как про fucking shit.
Hey, who's there?
Yeah, sorry, mate. I made a mistake.
Master Bailiff?
Nothing of interest to me, Take care now.
Alright then, okay, I don't care. Давайте дальше искать писаря, потом выполним это задание, потом что-нибудь, потом пойдем Блин, ну ты чё падаешь? Задание мельника выполнять. Купальня, что ли? Нет. Где тупой, черт тебя подери, писарь? Где писарь? Я не могу ничего сделать, пока я не могу нормально читать книги и поднимать свои статы, если не буду читать. Блин, мне все равно нужно подниматься сюда куда-то. Что от меня требуется? Что вы хотите? Черт тебя подери. Ладно, писарь потом. Поговорим с торговцем Хагеном. Я думаю, у меня хватит сил на то, чтобы завершить этот квест, а потом пойти спать или в купальню. Купальня находится в этом месте. Я забыл, что это такое. Короче, фишка в том, что вы туда заходите, платите какую-то сумму, вас отмывают, то есть чистят все ваши вещи, кормят и пополняют энергию. У вас сытость 100, энергия 100. Что еще нужно? Sup, pal. I want to talk with you.
God be with you.
Сперва поговорим нормально.
He.
What's...
We.
Have you heard? The bailiff sent me. He said you're looking for a cook.
That's right. I'm searching for a good cook, but I've said all that to our team.
Well, I offered the bailiff my help because I know the Skalitz folk.
Ah, I see. Well, ask away then.
Do you have any particular requirements for the new cook?
Well, it would be an advantage if she knew how to cook.
Well, yes, but the bailiff said you had other conditions.
Well, I want a woman who's capable of looking after the house when I'm away on business.
Young, nimble.
What for? I want her to impress people with her food, not her face.
I understand. Sorry.
Понял.
I also heard there are vacant carrier jobs.
Yes, yes. I'm surprised it hasn't occurred to anyone sooner. It will certainly benefit the city if the burghers don't have to send their own servants.
It will benefit my people as well.
Of course, it goes without saying.
I also heard that you need workers to carry, to empty latrines.
It's not dignified to talk of such manners. That's not a concern for decent people.
But I need to know...
Enough. I won't have such talk in my home.
Ты офигевший, то есть ты просишь меня найти этих людей, но как бы ты не хочешь об этом разговаривать. Ты офигел, парень, ты реально офигел. Ладно, до свидос, я надеюсь, мы с тобой больше мимся. Но не тут-то было, да? Так, дай посмотрим, что еще есть. Скалиться, дальше украсть гроши. Мы зайдем пока вот к этому. Это не его я случаем отмутузил? Вот я и в том самом месте. Так, ладно.
My respects to you.
How does life...
It'd be fine if we didn't have to sleep in hovels and beg for alms. And the bailiff is always on our backs, the bastard. But what can we do? We've got nowhere else.
Did you find...
What do I know? The lords are at each other's throats, but it's us that has to suffer for it. Same as always. I reckon they was after the silver mines, wasn't they?
I'd like to ask about our former neighbours.
The bailiff told me about it. He still wants our people to do the knacker's job?
What of it? It will benefit everyone.
Not everyone. There's not enough work for everyone, and no one wants to do the knacker's job.
But having a job could save someone's life.
Water carrying, maybe. But if they have to do a job that's not fit for a decent person, only for the knacker or the executioner's servant?
So you think there's no point in it? That it's better to beg than have a job, even if it is hauling shit?
You forget that that's a job for the knacker's hired hand, not for displaced people. When we return to Skalitz, they'll never be able to rid themselves of the stink.
Ну, вообще смогут. Купальни есть, ну ладно.
So, do you know who's most in need of some coin and is fit for hard work?
Everyone's in need of coin, but not everyone is fit for such work.
Who should I talk to then? Where will I find them?
I'll talk to them myself and send them to meet you in front of the Rathaus, so they'll all be in one place. It'll take me a while, though.
Неплохо.
I'm also looking for a cook. Do you know of a good cook who's looking for work?
Well, there's Agnes. I've heard she can cook better than anyone. Only...
Well, what's the problem? Did something happen to her?
No, it's just that I haven't seen her around here for ages. I believe she's cooking for the local parish priest and living at the presbytery. So I don't think she's in need of work.
Так, зайти к Агнешке, хорошо.
Thanks.
Take care now.
Так. Я забыл, кого он где когда соберет. Но мне нужно к священнику, наверное. Если я понял... Я понял, не дурак.
I wouldn't beg good neighbours, but I'm reduced to this. I'm from Skalitz and, well...
На самом деле мне жалко своих земляков. По сути, они смогли... Я только... По сути, они вот такими стали просто потому, что они... Ну, просто потому что у них сгорело все, у них ничего больше нет и так далее. Почему у меня такого, со мной такого не произошло? Вот я, кстати, тоже не... Вот я сейчас не знаю. То есть, как бы... Убежать. Даже если бы я зашел в то... спрятался бы вот в том месте, и все остальные прятались. Я бы стал... продолжил бы ли я свой путь вот так вот, или... Стал бы одним из них? Понятия не имею. Или может потому, что я сын кузнеца и известного, и только поэтому все окей. Не знаю.
But deliver us from perils, only pure and blessed one. Good day. What do you want?
Are you Agnes, who works at St. James?
I am. Or I did, before those devils rolled in and burned down.
I'm looking for a good cook and housekeeper, and everyone I asked sent me to you.
Oh, I've been blessed by God.
So it seems. Anyway, the local merchant wants someone who can cook food fit for nobility and take care of his household.
Well, Father Francis was very fond of good food, but I can't just go serve someone else.
Merchant Hagen isn't just anybody.
I've heard of him, that he's a good Catholic.
Really? Well, yeah, sure he is.
Truly. People still talk about the lovely service he arranged for his wife's funeral.
So you wouldn't mind being his housekeeper?
Well, I don't know. What will Father Francis do?
Where's Father Francis now?
I don't know. The last time I saw him, he was going to confession in Sasau. But that was before all these terrible things happened.
Does he go to Sasau often? Where does he stay when he's there?
Not so often. About once a month. He always used to stay in the inn near the monastery, so he wouldn't have far to go.
I'll ask around about what happened to Father Francis. I'll let you know.
Goodbye.
Хорошо. Хорошо. О, боже, куда? Нет. Fuck this shit. God damn it. Короче, сюда сходим. Журнал глянем. Журнал. Нет. Так. Во дворе ратуши. Ой, здесь консоль есть? Давайте выйдем во двор ратуши и подождем их здесь. Если это есть двор ратуши. Это вообще ратуша, да? Ничего, как бы это не ратуша, здесь ничего больше нет. Вот именно это место только. Давайте подождем, посмотрим. Wait, подождать, там, не знаю, там часа 3.
God be with you. Good luck to you.
I could do with a bite to eat.
Давай есть. Жараки больше нет, надо убивать. Ну или покупать. Ну и что, ничего делать. Так, парень, пора, может, что-нибудь выпить? Нет? Или не стоит? Не знаю.
Stop for a bit. I'll just give you a quick search.
Ты дурак?
Orders of his lordship.
As you wish.
Да вы офигевшие. Просто реально офигевшие. Если мне не получится найти, то, скорее всего, мне придется забить на них. Еще надо гонять к оружейнику. Оружие никому не помешает. Бегай с простой дубиной, не камильфо. Ё. What's up, man? Давайте поговорим с ними.
Man cannot live by bread alone, but he can't live without it either. Cucumbers.
Так вот что, ну вот, я же говорю, ратуша. Так, вот Ребзи. Ну я тебя знаю, давай с тобой поговорим. Раз я тебя побил.
God be with you.
You're interested in carrying water?
I am. It's about time something good came to decent folk.
I agree. Now, I'll ask you a few questions.
What? But I want the work and I deserve it. Keep your questions for good-for-nothings.
What makes you so deserving? How did you make a living before this?
I was the owner of a mine. Well, I had a lease on it. But in our line of work, it amounts to the same thing.
The chief, eh? But have you ever hauled a bucket of ore up a hill?
There's no hill in a mine. Just a shaft with a winch.
It's hard work carrying water.
So is taking care of a mine.
It's not quite the same thing, is it? You need brawn to carry water, not brains.
I wasn't born a mine owner, you know. I've done my share of hauling.
Так, давай спросим еще про это. Наверное, это он не согласится сделать.
There's also the option.
Are you trying to insult me?
True. That's why it pays double.
Double, hey? Oh, that's not bad, but for a man of my stature, no doubt there are more needy souls. Double.
Так.
That's enough for now.
Farewell.
Корнелиус. Водонос. Теперь... Ну ты пьянь, пошел сразу к черту.
Good day to you.
You're here about the water carrying?
How? Where do I get some pails?
Hold your horses. We haven't decided yet who gets the job. I have to ask you a few things first.
What for? I can handle the job. But ask away.
What trade did you do before?
I worked in the mines, at the winch. You've heard of Thunder the winch, right?
strong as a bull.
Ah, the name sounds familiar. You were one of the new miners, weren't you?
I was. I came last autumn. The winter was mild enough to work the mines, and
We're not finished yet.
Так, ну вот он будет носить.
Well, there's also the...
Not a chance. I'm not carrying any shit around. And if anyone tries to make me...
And what if I told you that you did? You did?
I wouldn't be under the winch anymore. More like under the...
Черт! Черт!
I heard you lot don't want to talk to the bailiff.
I don't know much about that. The others didn't talk to him, so I kept my mouth shut as well. That's the way we do it at the mines. He didn't even really ask me anything anyway. Just mumbled something under his breath.
And how are you holding up?
Not very well, I'll tell you that. I help out with something every once in a while and get some money for it.
Пусть будет водоносом.
Especially when the dice don't fall in my favor.
Sure. And have you tried looking for other work?
What for? They'll get the mines running again, and I'll have a real man's job.
And what about soldiering?
Это дивизия.
And I'd be good at it. When I land a punch, you'd think you were kicked by a horse. Only, I'm too smart for soldiering.
No doubt.
За что она понизилась?
I heard you...
I don't know much. He didn't eat.
Are you here because you want to cap...
Well, I'd rather be back at the winch. Turning it so fast I'd make everyone's head spin. But now I want to carry water at least, since there's some money in it.
I know everything I need.
So, can I go carry water then?
Not yet. I'll tell the bailiff and he'll choose.
Well, I hope he chooses me. Otherwise, I might be very angry.
If you think I'm afraid of you, you're mistaken.
We'll see. God be with you.
Я на нем опустил свою репутацию несколько раз. Боже, как я умудрился это сделать. Репутация. Скалится. Была сотка, стала ниже намного. Отвратительно. Но не факт, что я сделал это водоносом, потому что он просто наглец. Давай с ней поговорим.
What do you want from me?
What do you want?
I want to work. And I heard you're the one in charge of giving out jobs, not the bailiff.
It's true. Do you know how to cook? If you know how to make food for nobles, then I might have something for you.
Where would I learn to cook food for nobles? I want to carry water.
But Alex has already picked people who want to carry water.
He didn't ask me though, so I came here myself.
Shit. Так. У меня проблема. Первый и второй вариант может привести к тому, что я понижу свою репутацию. Это очень плохо. Женщина резкая, дерзкая. Это резкие заявления могут ее оскорбить. Это понизит мою репутацию. Черт тебя подери. Опять.
Look, I already have more people.
But I really need a job.
But so does everyone else around here.
None of them has a husband on his deathbed.
He's dying.
He's badly wounded. So poorly he's been in his bed for weeks. Unconscious most of the time.
Sorry to
Другое
hear.
дело.
I already owe the apothecary a small fortune.
What did you do in Skalitz?
I was at the silver works, roasting the ore and washing it. My husband was at the smelter.
Oh, Christ. Things got very ugly there. I suppose that's where your husband was wounded? It's a miracle you managed...
What else could I do? Leave him there?
Так, это значит, что она, если она его притащила, значит, что она не слабая.
Well, if you know how to cook fine food, I could get you a job at the merchant's house.
All I've ever cooked is gruel and soup. Nothing fit for nobles. A roof would be grand, though. Not so much...
No. Not unless I lied about your cooking skills. But he'd find out... Alright. I'll think about it and talk to the bailiff.
And you'll tell him to take me. Goodbye.
Ладно, Антония, хорошо. Стоп. Стоп. Теперь. У нас есть 3 водоноса. 3 водоноса. Тут еще один человек. Я с одним поговорил. Этот отбойщик пошел он к черту. Это если это тот, о котором я думаю. Есть еще вот эти. Вот еще, и у меня еще есть 3 человека. Черт тебя подери. Надо с ним поговорить. Вид. Давайте с видом поговорим.
Jesus Christ, be...
Are you here on account?
Yes, I am.
Nice to meet you.
Fine. Ask away.
What did you do before this?
I work for my father.
Doing what? Who's your father, anyway?
He was Moimir. We had a farm near Skalitz.
Really? His farmhands came to the tavern a lot, but I never saw you there.
I don't go to taverns.
О, хороший парень. Он хороший парень.
How are you holding up?
Well, I'm alive. But I miss my father. And the farm, too. But Ma says there's no use dwelling on it. Life must go on.
What happened with Bailiff? He couldn't get a word out of anybody.
I don't know. I didn't talk to him at all.
Почему?
So you're probably here about carrying water, right?
I want to carry water.
That's all? You've nothing more to add?
That's what's needed, ain't it?
That's enough for now.
May the Lord watch over you.
Вид, хороший. Он хороший парень, но неуверенный, и, скорее всего, он не получит работу.
God be with you.
You're one of the people...
Well, Alex told me that I'm supposed to ask about a job carrying water.
That's right. But first, I'll ask you if...
Peter. But everyone calls me Rock. There was more than enough Peters in the mines. And not just in the mines. So...
At the mines? So you're a miner?
That's right. I worked in the East Shaft. And I hope I'll be working there again. Now that I think of it, have you heard anything from their lordships? When will they open the mines again?
I wouldn't worry. They won't let a source of silver just sit there. As soon as they...
God willing, I hope you're right.
How are you holding up?
You mean this here? Well, I've got feeling back in my arm again.
What happened to it, anyway?
That time in Skalitz. I was knocked down by a horse. But it's better now.
But can you handle carrying water? It's no easy matter.
Sure I can. Like I said, my arm's fine.
How badly do you want to carry water?
Well, right now there doesn't seem to be much work around for miners. And at least I can earn a few groschen.
It's not easy work, though. It's a long...
Do you think it was easier in the mines? Digging through rock on your knees all day for months on end?
The bailiff said he couldn't get a word out of you.
Well, he's not the most popular man around here.
Maybe, but if you lot had just talked to him, I wouldn't have to run around dealing with this, and you...
You might be right.
How are you
You mean this here? Well...
What happened?
That time...
Look, I can see by the way your arm is hanging, it's not healed. You can't...
Well, come on. I owe money to the Sawbones and I need the work to pay for it. I'll give you anything you want.
Значит, ему нужна...
Well, I could find something that...
Anything.
Так.
Here you go. This will help it heal better.
Повышенная репутация, да?
No, nothing. We Skalitz folk have to help each other out.
Thank you.
There's one more option.
What? For the knacker?
It's a job.
But what would people say? I need money badly, but I couldn't go...
But it will be twice the pay.
The money would help, true enough. What about afterwards? I don't want to...
It won't come to that. Sir Radzig will surely take care of things when he returns home. He won't forget the
Пожалуйста,
sacrifice
сработай.
I'm glad to hear that. If that's how it is, I'll even carry shit.
That's enough for now.
God be with you.
Так, камень. Хорошо. С ним поговорили. У нас остался один парень, которого мы должны уговорить таскать... Ну, вы поняли, что? Ну что, отбойщик, давай поговорим с тобой.
God be with you.
You're here about the...
I can haul water all day long.
So, do you want the job? There's plenty of other folk that will take it if you don't.
I do. I want it. What do I have to do?
So tell me, what was your trade before?
I was a miner, then a farm laborer, then I was a servant, then I fled from Skalitz and ended up here.
Quite the factotum, aren't you? Was none of those jobs...
I liked them all, but they were always sending me to do something else. Pigman.
Pigman? That's your name?
Actually, my real name's Vassal, but they call me Pigman.
Is that German?
No. It's from when I was in the mines, digging with a pick.
How are you holding up, anyway?
What can I tell you? I've seen better days for sure.
What happened with the bailiff?
That peacock, what was strutting up and down and shouting at everyone? He told me he'd no time to listen to a buffoon like me.
Nah.
So you're keen on carrying...
I've been keen on it since I got up this...
And you had another job before this morning, or what?
No. I was just joking.
Дядя, ты темнишь.
Besides water, you could carry...
What? That'd be a new one for me. No, it's not a...
Besides...
What? That'd be a new one for me. No, it's not a thing I'd go around boasting about.
То есть его можно.
That's enough for now.
So, we're agreed then?
Look, the bailiff is the one who'll decide after I...
So, I might not get the job? God be with you.
Отбойщик, хорошо. Так, давайте посмотрим. Раз человек, два человека, три человека, 4 человека, 5 человек. И еще Олеся. Нет, стоп, еще раз. Раз человек, водонос. 2 человека, водонос. 3 человека. 4 и 5. Блин, стойте, когда вы ушли. 5 человек. Че это туплю-то, блин. Так, давайте теперь подумаем. Давайте подойдем к нему поближе. Да, сохранимся сейчас прямо. И вот теперь пойдем говорить, потому что... Стой, 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 стой.
God be with you.
I know everything I need to know to pick the...
Splendid. I'll be glad to get this.
So, how do we do this? Do I just give you their names, or should I send for them?
Just tell me their names and whether they should carry water or something else.
Peter, better known as Rock.
Peter? Rock? Didn't he get into a fight and injure his arm? Well, what should he do?
Carrying shit.
Good. One person for this job. Next.
Отбойщик.
Vasil goes by the moniker of Pickman.
Pickman. I hope he doesn't have a history of pickpocketing.
No. They call him Pickman because he worked in the silver mines, and he was very keen with the pick. So much so, he managed to chop off 2 of his fingers.
Well, he can't do too much damage with a bucket, I suppose. Where do you want to put him?
Carrying shit.
Good. One person for this job. Next.
Так. Так. Я подумаю. Ладно, Тонда пусть будет водонос.
Tonda.
The winch. Ought to be good with a bucket anyway. What's he going to do?
To carry water.
So we have one person to carry water. Who's next?
Cornelius.
Ah, Cornelius. I had him here once looking for a job. Where do you want to put?
To carry water.
So we have one person to carry water. Who's next?
А почему ты попросил бы его выносить дерьмо? За что? Ладно, хорошо.
Antonia.
What? A woman?
Yeah, is that a problem? You never said it.
I didn't, but I kind of assumed it would be clear. It's a long...
She can handle the job. Have no fear.
Let's hope so. You'll have to answer to me if she can't. Where do we put her then?
To carry water.
So we have one person to carry water.
That's it.
Good. All decided. Now about the cook's job.
Ну, по поводу нее тут все комплексно. Пока так как бы там долго еще разбираться с этими придется, поэтому подождем. Так, все прошло лучше, чем я думал. Так, теперь мы, наверное, нам стоит раздобыть лошадь. И, блин, к писарю как-то зайти. Идем туда. Нет, стоп, стой, нет. Я хотел в купальне зайти. Придется нам разворачиваться. Так, по энергии у нас проблема. Здрасте.
What do you want?
I'd like to...
So what are you...
proper bath. And my clothes need washing.
As you wish. Do you have the coin?
Да, поторгуемся.
I'm not giving you that much.
And how much are you willing to pay?
Ну, как насчет 9?
Is this enough?
I'd almost shake on that.
Я согласен.
You won't regret spending the money. I guarantee it.
Блин, мы не поели. Shit.
I'm interested.
So...
Это же вроде вот это даст поспать, да?
As you wish.
Нет.
That's too much.
As you wish.
I'm in...
So what are you...
I need...
As you wish.
I'm not giving you...
And how much are you...
Are we agreed?
That's not enough. You won't regret spending...
Сидел до стенового человека, понятно. Чё по статам? Я же говорил, я говорил 100, 100, 100. Теперь мы можем совершенно спокойно сперва сюда сгонять. Да, это будет, наверное, долгий путь. Надо, наверное, кстати, еще прокачать навыки немного. Вот это мы качаем. И вот давайте вот это, наверное. Да, это здесь пока хватит. Красноречие дайте попробовать. Да, все-таки я решил вот это прокачать. Пока не будем ничего качать. Пойдем дальше. Угу.
Damn it, I wish I was able to swim.
Так, плавать мы не умеем. Так, идем дальше. По сути, вроде все нормально. Нам по правой тропе. Надо купить лук, кстати, чтобы, во-первых, его прокачать, а во-вторых, ну, как бы научиться стрелять и пойти на охоту. Эх, если я мог дольше бегать, не уставая, было бы намного лучше. Ну что поделать, приходится привыкать. Я думал, я испачкался. Впрочем, это хорошо. Я идиот, да? Я идиот. Я идиот. Я идиот. Да. Летающее здание оригинально. Чьи-то владения. Ничьи. Может, впереди переход будет. Ну, серьезно, ну это не круто. Похоже на переход. В общем, мне повезло, считайте. Так, нет, так дело не пойдет. Здесь должен быть мельник. Вот Войцех.
Good day to you.
Miller Peshek from Ratai sent me with this ring for you.
A ring?
Here it is.
Useless fucking bauble. You must be Henry, right? Peshek told me about you.
What the? Why did you throw it away? Do you know how much trouble I had to get it? Peshek said it was important to you.
Like I said, it's a piece of junk. It was just a test to see if you've got the balls to work for the miller. It's a custom of ours, testing fledglings in the trade with a nice little wild goose chase. We need to see if you'll be hobbled by pointless principles, or if you're willing to use your head. Congratulations. You passed the test, and now we'll have a few jobs for you.
Понятно.
What am I to do with these things I pilfer? No one will buy stolen goods from me.
Buying and selling stolen goods is a crime. But if they're worth something, I can make sure they're, properly cared for. Not that I'd buy them from you, but I could, store them for you. And you'll get some coin for taking care of them before.
So if someone loses something, and I happen to find it, I can bring it to you to store, and I'll get groschen for it.
That's the arrangement.
Хитро.
I'd like you to teach me how to be better at stealth.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost...
Isn't that quite a lot? Satisfied?
That's a poor offer. Agreed. Now listen up.
Ну, поторговались. Так, мы прокачали скрытность немножко вроде. Вот это мне нужно. Хорошо.
Do you need help with anything?
Just in time. There is a certain matter I need resolving. I have some scores to settle with the commander of the Talmberg Guard, and I want to get my own back. You may have heard that Sir Robard of Talmberg is a stickler for having all his gear neat and tidy.
The commander of the guard? Sir Robard? I'm already confused. Just tell me what I need to do.
It's like this. I want you to break into the Talmberg armory and steal a few Waffen rocks with the coat of arms on them.
Ah, and once Sir Robard finds some of his guardsmen's equipment is missing...
He'll see to the commander of the guard, who's the only one with keys and answerable for their safekeeping. When Robard finds out he's losing things from under his nose, he'll have him whipped. And I'll get what I'm after. Satisfaction. Take at least 5 Waffen rocks to make it a proper stink.
Consider it done. What am I to do with the Waffen rocks once I have them?
I'll burn them to get rid of the evidence. Just make sure you don't get caught.
Ну, вполне логично. Будем это выполнять, но позже. А может и сейчас.
God be with you.
Заметили, как у него голос меняется, да? Капец, да вы офигевшие. Это же совершенно другое место. Так, начнем с того, что нужно перейти дорогу. Да. Карта, конечно, огроменная. Просто огроменная. Что такое? Понял. Ну что, почти добежали. Или нет? Нет. говоря, мы сейчас вместо того, чтобы выполнять обычные задания, выполняем сайд-квеста. Привет, дядь. Ладно, мы не будем этого делать. Все, fast travel доступен. Так, где? Здесь кузнец. Ты что, видишь, запрещено без этого разговаривать, не понимаю. Это была ошибка. Да, я тебе перепись. Че, погнали дальше. Че, сколько у меня сил? Оу, мне спокойно хватает там на более долгий путь. А что со снарягой-то? Она грязная, нет? Почему она грязная? Ладно. Вообще? Да, я могу просто вот таким вот образом все открыть. А это что такое? Так, оружие мы спрячем. Это путешественник. Давайте посмотрим. Здорово, дядь. Так, в нужное место мы забрались. Идем дальше. Так, вперед. Подожди, сейчас мы будем тебя бить. Вернись. Я пришел договориться. Блин. Ладно, это было бесполезно. Разворачиваемся. Нет. Блин, я умру, да? Нет. Давай. Это было чертовски близко. Ну какого черта? Да. Меня просто отшвырнуло. Я умру здесь, да? В смысле? Нифига не понял. В смысле? Так. Нормально.
sucker. It's hellishly deep here.
Нормально. Все нормально. Все нормально. Блин, будет обидно, если сейчас умру. Так, так, все, здесь я есть. Все очень плохо. Сейчас я могу умереть, причем очень легко. Потому что я дурак. О, похмелье началось. Вот из-за чего я чуть не помер. А все просто из-за того, что я погнался за оленем. Вот дурак. Блин, если сейчас... Так, если у меня сытость не пройдет, я умру. Человек. Сейчас надо аккуратно. Мы спасены. Возможно. Блин, или нет? Кажется, я тупо не дойду. Можно одежду порвать на что-нибудь? Кажется, напился. Черт. Так, ХП все еще уменьшается. Я не дойду. Давайте проверим Fast Speed Travel. То есть я таки умру, да? Если кто-то на меня нападет, то у меня ушатается одной тычки. Не дойду. А время какое? Проще загрузиться. Объясняю, потому что сейчас час ночи, как бы я максимум кого увижу, это стражу. Давай сюда вернемся сюда. Потому что это бесполезно, пока лошади нет. Купим оружие и пойдем на охоту, наверное.
Hey, where's your torch? Quick search.
What?
Such a...
As you wish.
All...
Че, ждем утра, блин. Ой.
Good out to you, sir. Good luck to you.
Так, если их покупать ты не будешь.
Let's talk.
Naturally.
What about this?
We're getting there. Just drop the price a bit. Finally, a reason.
Ладно.
What's... What? Have you...
I don't know if it's just old wives' tale.
Тогда насчет поторговать.
I'll be with you.
Что? Что? Какого черта? Да. 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 Это было бесполезно. Давайте сюда зайдем. Пока. Да погодите, я играю? Нет, отлично, нормально. Все почистилось, так сказать. Нужна лошадь срочно.